Right, hello guys. Sorry about that. Thanks Sam for doing the first 10 minutes, but I did say I will not turn qualifying mode early, so please have some patience. You don't have to do that. Okay? Because that really is annoying. So I missed the first 9 minutes, but so you can see Ryan's still dominating on pole. With a 3-tenth gap to Charlie. Sid Rooster and the other Ferrari 6 tenths back. Nando and 7.5 tenths back in the McLaren. Everyone else is miles after pace, I'd say. We've got a couple of people on that, but we can see a Williams. AJ's just being absolutely stupid. We're going to keep an eye on Arjan then in the Red Bull. Can you get anywhere near his teammate? Yeah, thank you Codemasters. You've done something correct for once. Guys, can you please come on the chat box if you can hear me? But he's invalidated, so that's fucking pain in the backside. We'll check Robin Mecca, he's invalidated. Guys, just so another thing again, just double check if you can hear me. I know JT, you usually in it, can you? Or Ryan, can you guys let me know? 3 tenths up then is Stormy through the middle sector. So. Thank you JT, means a lot lad. Cheers lad, means a lot. Cheers dude. See there's Stormy going around the middle part of that. That is really made him lost a couple of times there. I had to fight the corner. Hopefully he doesn't lose him a hell of a lot of time. And also you got Nando just about to start his lap as well in that McLaren, so hopefully that has not caused any problems for him. We'll see if does he improve on his time. That's the question. He does improve just about 33.0. Still P9 though. Still time to be gained. Let's go on board with Nando then in McLaren. What's Nando doing? Can he gain 7.5 tenths this lap? It's going to be a big ask, but I did something yesterday. So I gained over a second on 2 soft runs. Sure, I'll do that in a second. Just give me 2 seconds. Hayden, I'll do that now. Not Hayden. Ryan, sorry. Fucking hell. Sam, I'm going to make a pie with you in a second. Just give me 2 secs. You might not hear Sam though, guys, because he is... I might have to make a new stream so you can hear Sam, but... Depends if you can hear it. Where's Sam? Right, everyone's in there. Sam, where is Sam? We'll go to Hayden. We'll see Hayden Max in a minute. Sam. What's Sam's username? Sam's gonna add me to. Oh, okay, give me 2 secs, guys. What did Nando set? Let me just double check. While I'm here, he's done a. I think it's a 31.9 or 32.0. I missed out. I do apologise, but I'm gonna watch Charlie though. He has invalidated, so that's pain. That side for him. So we've got a couple of new people, not known. Johnson's about to start probably his final lap of the session. Check my list on my notifications. Nope, no good so far. So you got the Red Bull as well, just behind him. Well, now my phone doesn't want to turn on because I can't read the chat. This is great. My phone is just Great. Johnson's invalidated, so I'm going to go on board with JT. He's on a lap. Red Bull. Coming to the end of sector 1. Temping a bit up. That's not a bad first sector for him. Oh! The Aston Reed there a little bit on the straight. Sorry guys, it's going to be second. I need to accept Sam's PSN. He had to back out of that. JT had to back out of that lap. But guys, give me 2 secs. I'm just going to make a party with Sam. And we'll get it sorted out. Alright guys, give me 2 seconds. There's Sam. Sort the settings as well. Hello Sam.
Hello.
So I got the angry emoji. That's what I'm like.
Sorry.
I say it to my friends all the time, but right, they might not hear you because I haven't got the setting on because I started playing game chat. So, who do you think? Oh, I don't know. It's gonna be close, like last week. But who do you want to win? I just want to know.
Ryan.
Ryan, you want Ryan to win? I want Charlie to win.
Yeah, I'm beating Ryan.
I want Charlie to win because he said to me, "About time I need to win." JT retires because that. Did you see what happened to JT? Because I've just seen it on the stream. He got called up by
No, I haven't seen what happens because I was.
Aston Martin was even and made a mistake. But right, you stay on board with Ryan for this final lap. I'll watch on Charlie in a second, but there's people on the lap in the moment. Charlie didn't get out of the way, which he weaved down the straight as well. JT. He kind of affected your lap. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, he should get a 5-second penalty, 3 to 5 second penalty for that.
Yeah.
If not, then that's just stupid. I'll do that report for you to tonight if I can. I can do the FIA stuff and I'll sort it out for you.
John could get a penalty as well because he did cut the corner to try and get out of the way, which is illegal.
But it's still a penalty. He didn't pull a lap. If it's in my league, it'd be a penalty, 3-second penalty. Because you can't do it. It affects people. I'll be honest with you, I've had it once, but gotta learn your lessons. Right, they've all started. Everyone's on their final laps now. Sam has a huge effort. Yeah, Sam, have you got the stream on in the background?
Pardon?
Have you got stream in background?
I won't go. Yeah.
Turn the stream off because you got an echo.
Yeah.
You don't need to put it on. Should be fine in a second.
Bum,
Sid didn't freeze. Surprise.
Ryan's backed out.
Yeah, Ryan's invalidated, so he's gone. So Charlie now. Charlie's, when I last looked, was up by a 10th. He's getting 2 more tenths in this lap to get pole.
We'll look on SD Rooster because he looks like he could be in content as well.
Close. 2 tenths up. Safe. There's still no Jacko. No, I don't know. I don't know how to fix that, but it's not his fault. Probably his mic. I don't know.
Robbie and Stormy's gone P3 and P4, so it's all up to
Rob America gone 3rd.
Charlie.
Good luck there for Monarch and gained about 4/5 of a second there. It's not too bad. Well, Charlie now on a perfect lap. Can he sound it off with a pole position for the Mercedes team? Beat Ferrari.
Can you do it?
Bumble. He can.
Yes, he can.
Good lap. 3 tenths faster.
3 tenths.
Very good lap there from Charlie. First man into 1 minute 30. So hopefully, if he wants to tonight, he just tonight.
Nando is on an invalidated lap. He just invalidated it on the final corner.
Yep, there's a Red Bull just about to cross the line now, setting the final lap of the session. So we've got Sid Rooster as well on a lap as well, I think he is.
He's
at 31.6, and that is a decent lap.
That's a very good lap, that.
Arjan goes up to 4th. So that's not too bad.
And that is Charlie on pole.
Yep, I think we're just waiting for one guy, and that's Ryan to get in this box, and then we'll get into the race. So top 7 separated by a second, that's not too bad. Nando not very far behind, but it's Mercedes dominating here at Paul Ricard. Will Mercedes get a win? We'll find out. So there you go then. Charlie unpolled him with a 30.9, the only driver out of the 15 to get into the 1 minute 30s. Then you've got Ryan in second with a 31.2, and then the gap between them two is close enough, but around this track it's not really anything, to say the least. It's just mainly for the straights, but Kieran's the best of the rest out of the top 3 teams, with Alpine 3rd and 5th. That is a good result for Alpine. Hopefully that can help them in the Constructors' Championship. A little bit worrying for Ferrari. 1 person on the front row, 1 person down the middle order, 7th, and also Red Bull had an absolute shocking show. Especially JT, who's one of the championship favourites. He's in 10th, while his teammate Arjan in 4th. So we'll see what will happen in the race. Hopefully JT can fight back a few positions, or will it be a boring one? We'll find out. And it's a bit it's very cloudy, a bit overcast, but sun's out. That's nice to hear. Not nice to hear, nice to see. Sorry.
Also, one of the Mercedes obviously P1, and one of them I think is around P15. So that's important for the championship. So hopefully you can get up a few positions.
It's got to be close. It's got to be
Every point matters in this championship, because Mercedes and Ferrari with the battle is very, very close. Also, Alpine could nick a few points here if it all goes bizarre.
We'll see. I did have a conversation with a couple of the new drivers. I did tell them, please go on your softer tyres, because if they're brand new, if they're new to the game, make sure you start on the soft tyres, because you can learn a lot. And then when you get more confident, you'll use the other ones. But
obviously,
tyres disabled. Yeah, that's fine. Cool.
Obviously, Ferrari P1 in the constructors of 109 points, and Mercedes. Alpine, is 104 points. Mercedes are down in 4th with 56.
Yeah.
And Red Bull 84 points.
Thank you guys,
So
10 people watching. That means an absolute privilege to see. Let's see if we can beat my record from Saturday, well, last Friday, with 27. Please get more people in. Obviously, hello to all the SGM people. Obviously, I'm not streaming you lot today. I am on the F1 Esports this week. Well, not this week, but until F1 23, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, good luck for all your races. Obviously, the tier 10s are starting today, so good luck to all them lot. New tier starting today. Obviously, keep going, but keep going, guys. Okay, so back to F1 Esports. Enough about talking about SGNRL. No one cares about that. Even I don't care about it. Right, on to F1 Esports RL then. See the strategies. Right, everyone's gone mediums via Mikey, Nando and Rob America, who have all gone softs except Mikey, who's gone the hardest compound. That is interesting. Who goes on the hardest compound in a 25% lap race?
It's interesting to see if Robbie America is going to gain a few positions here and maybe get himself in next to his teammate in P3.
Well, we'll
and
see how they get.
Obviously starting with the softs.
We'll see how it goes this weekend. We'll see
Charlie back at the pack here, but also
let's see if we can have a clean start. Like last week was a bit of a shambles, but let's see if it changes. Okay.
Also see Nando back there, obviously out of position.
Very out.
Should be really up with Ryan and Charlie. Obviously had a shock over qualifying, but going aggressive with that soft strategy.
So make sure Charlie gets. Make sure everyone get your A stars in parking. Don't get an F. All right. Don't fail your parking. All right. Good job, Charlie. You got an A star. Congratulations. Tori's gets there. Okay, 3 people already got an F. 5 people got an F in their parking. That is not good enough. Come on, guys. Learn how to park. Come on. Obviously, can Charlie bring hope for Mercedes after a good parking spot? We can see Brian's got that much closer to his grid slot. And we're off then here in Paul Ricard. I did forget to say the 5 flights. But very good start there from Charlie. And you see the Alpine there. I think the sidecar Kieran up the inside. Loses a lot of positions. And also the Alpine of Rob America hits the side pod there of Charlie. I highly doubt that's a racing incident. There's nothing they could go. 2 Alpines were getting squeezed together. But Ryan in the lead then for the Ferrari team, and also the other Alpine's gone off. Kieran's now spun.
It's an absolute disaster for Alpine here.
Disaster for Alpine, as I say, and Arjan with a good start in the Red Bull, pressuring Charlie now. Obviously, you can see the Alfa Romeo Stormy there, gone also off at turn 6. Now, you can see now the drag race, not glad start there for Mikey and those hard tyres up to P10.
Tried to overtake Origin. Yeah, but doesn't get that move stick.
Keep on board with Charlie for
but
now.
Can he get a better
Nando's got a great drive there into the next long straight. Remember, there's no DRS down here. He needs to get past using that battery. Arjan defending the inside, hugging the inside, but they're getting very close to contact. Like, I mean, very close. Side by side, little bit of wheel banging, and the Red Bull spun because he's hit the wheel of Nando.
Oh,
Gotta
so
back out there, my
and
friend. You can't go for that one.
there's
And I think another yellow as well at sector 3. Rob America again
that's
spinning on those softs.
Again.
One person working on the softs, the other person isn't. What
Needs
is
to be careful
happening
now with the
down
hot
at
tyres. He
Alpine?
needs to be really careful. Maybe take a few.
You can see
corners
the gap
slower.
at the end of lap 1 there between Charlie and Ryan. Well, Ryan and Charlie is 7/10 of a second. Obviously, a lot of battles going up the field. You can see Mikey getting overtaken by Arjan. Arjan definitely fighting back after that early spin. You see the Ferrari of Sid Rooster, former Alpine Div 1 driver, losing control of his car. And MV good on the inside of him, ready to pounce. And also, you got I think it's the McLaren as well, Nando, just headed them. So it's a little three-way battle here. You can see Charlie's closing up to now Ryan. And another incident's happened at the back for Stormy and Mikey. And MB's also gone for a little spin at turn 6 as well. But Charlie is getting closer. Sam, can you do me a favour and look out at the top, please? And I'll look down the mid. Back. So they're getting very close together. You can see Nando holding on to that P3. He wants that McLaren to get another podium. Can he keep up the streak of McLaren's history, getting a podium every single race they have? Not every single race, one race every single year. Torrin gets the first 3-second penalty of the evening. That is not good for him and the Haas F1 team. They're not going to be happy about that. I bet how Guttensteiner will say to Gene after that. Won't be happy with that. We can see the battle still going on then for P3. We'll stay on this battle for a little bit. We'll stay on board with Nando though, see how he defends. So another yellow flag for MB. See that both Ferraris are in battle. One's giving pressure, one's under pressure.
That is Savage Duck.
Yeah, DRS is now enabled, so the drag reduction system will be open. This should help here Sid, Rooster and Charlie. Arjan sets the fastest up with a 1:34.2 in that Red Bull, so he's going to bring a lot of pace. And he's right behind his teammate JT Play. You can see now can Nando defend off Sid Rooster. Sid Rooster taking a different line there towards Nando. That could help him here to gain a bit of time. We go on board and reaching speeds about 200 miles an hour. But the problem is he has no ERS. But Nando should have some ERS he's able to use. He does use his ERS. A little bit of lagging going on there. And Nando does get a 3-second penalty for cutting corners probably. And the two in front still battling very well together. Obviously Charlie does have the advantage on ERS as I speak. And AJ has gone for a little spin in his, I think it's in the Williams he's in this evening. Now,
very close between JT and his teammate.
Yeah, I think
Kieran's
Kieran's
going about
really
it,
past
so
that Alpine. But he overtakes him again. Good racing here between. Well, hopefully, can JT actually let his teammate through? We'll find out. Will he let his teammate through? Because he knows he's quicker. It's all down at Red Bull. It's all about the Red Bull.
Right,
Robert Mercer's gone for another spin. That's his third spin of the race. Not good for Rob America for his championship battle. I don't think Alpine are going to be ever happy with this performance. I think Charlie's saving his DRS, but obviously Nando still battling away with Sid Rooster. There's a battle for P7 at the moment.
Bobby's
P6
into the pits now.
Yeah, I think he's going to go onto those mediums at the end because I don't think the softs has planned to work for him. P6 is up for grabs for Arjan and Sidecar Kieran, but you can see
he goes on the hards.
He's
That's
gone hard.
quite
That
interesting.
is an interesting strat, dude. I
Maybe
don't know
hopefully
why
gambling
people are
for
going hard.
a safety car.
2 more drivers
But-
now get a 3-second. Well, 1 more driver's got another 3-second penalty.
I don't think hard's is the way because
Not in a
quite hard for
25%
Greg.
race. Not in a
Yeah.
25%
Yeah.
race. If it's in a
It's
full
not
race
really
or
long
50%
as well.
race, yes. But not in a 25% race. You are having
So
a
it
lap.
takes a few laps for these tyres to actually grip up and start
Yeah,
working
the 2 Red
properly.
Bulls
So
getting
they've
very
probably
close
started
together,
working
and
properly
we can
about
see,
lap
the
7.
Haas opting of Touring gone for a little spin again. Haas are not having a good day as well as the Alpines. They're both having miserable days, and there you, I think JT has let his teammate through. So Arjan's going to fight back from that earlier lap 1 spin to bring it back and try and get Red Bull ridden once again. See, the battle for P3 is still going on between Sid Brewster and Nando. But Sid Brewster, as he got some ERS, no, he hasn't. He has got a penalty. So they're level pegging on penalties, but Nando had to box early because he's on those
But
soft
here
tyres.
comes Hayden now. No, yeah. Is he
Is
going to make it as well?
In
DRS?
front,
No.
Sabatin closer. It's now less than a tenth. They're getting closer.
Charlie now needs to keep that gap.
Charlie
and hopefully get a good
and
run off
Ryan
the long
needs to avoid
left,
getting
right
track
hand
limit
man.
penalties. They've got to calm it down. Not calm it down in their driving standards, just calm it down on the track limits because they don't want to get a penalty. Penalty will affect your race.
Turn 6 now, going to 7.
7 and 8. Charlie's
Oh,
a bit of
he's
time
good,
there.
good.
Mercedes is very oversteering through that section. As the DRS is open there for Charlie, but the Ferrari has got good straight line speed. Ryan just weaving to break the toe of that Mercedes. But the
Interesting not using the overtake.
I think Charlie's trying to save his ERS ready for the next stint because obviously when he goes on the
Good,
soft,
good,
he will
good
be
hit
rapid because you know he's faster. But he is getting closer as I speak to that Ferrari. Mercedes have got the straight line speed today. They definitely have. Obviously JT closing back up to his teammate, but I think Arjan has just overtook Jonty, and he has. He's now up to P4 to that early spin, so that's a good comeback for Red Bull, as is Arjan, the new Max Verstappen. And obviously, is JT going to be the Sergio Perez? That's not going to be good for JT. I think he wants to be the opposite. MB's gone for the spin down at turn 6 or turn 7, one of those 2 corners. But I'm going to keep him front, keep him at the front, see how Charlie works on his speed. Speeds around 200 miles an hour, and then
Good
can
exit
Charlie
of the
get
tail body
through.
too.
Still not using that ERS. That is very smart tactic from Charlie. Very smart. Obviously, you can see the ERS has been used there on Ryan's cockpit there. Now into turn 4 and 5 now for Charlie. Charlie get closer to that Ferrari. He's saving that ERS for the soft tire. I know what Charlie does, and I think he copies what I do because he's learned from me. He's probably watched from my races before. As AJ and Nando going side by side. I don't think Ryan's still
very close now.
40. As you can see, the front leaders are 47 seconds clear of Rob America, who's in last place. So they're already 47 seconds clear within 6 laps, but some people did have the box early though. See, another yellow flag. That means Nando gone off again. Mikey's got another penalty. Not good for him and the Haas team. They're going to be in trouble. We're going to keep on board with Charlie because he's doing brilliant. Both the leading drivers are brilliant, but Ryan especially, how he got off that line, kept his nose out of trouble and just got that move completed, and he's holding on ever since.
Now we're going to see who's going to pounce fast.
Charlie's still going to stay in that DRS though. He's not going to use the DRS. He knows what he's going to do. He's not going to use it until when he absolutely gets close enough. He needs to use it very soon. Surely any moment now we'll see the medium drivers boxing onto softs for their final stint of the 13 lap sprint race. Well, we'll call it sprint race. It is a little sprint race this is. But it is Div 2 and we only do 25% here in Div 2. As Kieran's been given a penalty, that has summed up Alpine's afternoon for you guys.
Not the afternoon they would have wanted.
Nice cut there from Ryan then. Well, I mean by cut, not by a corner cut, but nice cut of the corner. Give him a good exit there to get out of the gap so he doesn't get any problems from Charlie up behind. Charlie does gain through this section. See if Ryan's using the ERS. They're both not using the ERS, but Charlie does have the advantage, so he should have more ERS coming into the second stint. He probably gets full battery when he goes into the pits.
Oh, it's going to be Charlie's going to pounce fast in the pits.
Charlie's probably going to do a last lap overtake at this rate. I highly doubt it. Last lap, last corner. Repeat for Verstappen, Hamilton, but this time a Mercedes and a Ferrari at it, not a Red Bull involved. You can see JT's over to the team at Argent, so Argent's probably at the moment.
Nope.
See Sid Rooster there. So they're both staying out. How many more laps are they going to do on these mediums? We'll find out in a second. Keep an eye on the broadcast at the moment. Right, let's have a competition. Who has gained the most?
Argent has popped.
We'll see JT's up 6. Argent's now got a 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane. That is painful for him. Hello to everyone who's in the stream. Thank you very much. 7 of you. Thank you. Means a lot. Torrent's been given a penalty as well. If you guys are new to this channel, this is F1 Esports RL Division 2, Round 6 at France. And you're in for a very nice treat here between two very good drivers, a Mercedes and a Ferrari. One wants glory after losing pole position, one wants to win. Still got about 6 laps to go yet in this race, and I think Sam has lagged out, so hopefully Sam can come back in and join us in. See, Charlie's there on 98% battery, 98, or probably more than that. Ryan's only on like 20%. It's going to be close. It's more than 10s now. You've got to slow down if you're going to the pits. You can't afford to have any errors now. These two getting close to each other. Getting competitive. Down at the both teams. It's all about the pit stops, isn't it? Who's going to flinch first? None of them. They're both staying out. This is getting entertaining. Charlie then opens the DRS, the drag reduction system. Can it help to gain on Ryan? Another pass with a 5-second penalty. You need to slow down. It's not 50 miles an hour at this track, it's 37. Charlie goes a bit wide there, but obviously while I'm here, I'm going to check the warnings. If who's got how many warnings is not let Sam's joined back. That's good news. Sam, are you still here? Back.
Yeah, I'm still
good. Right, Charlie's in a bit of a pickles at the moment. He has 2 warnings, Ryan has none. So, he needs to keep it clean now for the final 4 or 5 laps. Still yet to box. They should box this lap, both drivers. It's all on the pit crew. Can Charlie jump Ryan in the pits? But look how much he's gaining. He's got to get through. Charlie, if you're watching the stream, mate, next in, you got to start using that ERS, big boy. You're going to be stuck behind that guy for the whole race. You're not going to get through. You got this, bro. Ryan, you're doing a good job, mate, but you're burning your ERS, mate. You're going to be a sitting duck in a moment. But let's see if they box this time around.
One of them got a pit.
They should box soon.
No.
They should box very soon. And they're staying out once again. They're killing their races. They're killing it. Or they're going to do
Can
one lap
Stormy
of
actually undercut them?
Charlie's using his ERS. He wants the move done. He wants it done. He needs that move. He needs it. He's been stuck behind that Ferrari for so long. I think he's not going to pit until he overtakes that Ferrari. You can see Stormy now in the pits now for the Alfa Romeo team. It's surely the time of box for these two. Surely the time. Charlie's not going to gain that much. He's miles behind. He's miles behind.
Is he going to go for the lunge?
They're both using ERS. They're both using ERS.
Defensive line. Can Charlie?
Charlie's not going to get through.
Back in. Really
Charlie should not get through here. He's going to. I know how he's going to get through. I know what people do. They get close up behind, and when they come after the second stint, one person has a little slide, and they just breeze through. I've done it loads of times before. Possible. Very close to the track limits there, Charlie. Very close. He's one warning away from getting a 3-second penalty, which can harm his race. Ryan, so far, no warnings at all.
Charlie goes in the pits, so
They're
does
both in the
Ryan.
pits, but Charlie's
Lost a little bit of time there.
Waited a second later. He could have just waited a second. He could have just followed Ryan's line, but he didn't.
Stop now.
But it's all about the pit crew. Charlie's in first though because he's near. Can you get
Bit
out
of a
the
slow stop for
accelerator
the
quicker?
Ferrari crew.
Who's going
See,
to
he's a
Ferrari?
little bit faster
He's been held
than
up.
them.
Oh no! He's got held up. Oh no! Oh hold on, it's lag problems. Oh my bad guys, lag happened. Apparently, I thought
But the Ferrari
Charlie
stop did look a little bit slower than the Mercedes.
But can
it's all
Charlie
to play for.
get past that Ferrari now? It's all about if one
And
person has a
also,
moment.
could Nando get into this fight as well? He's only
Nando will
5
not get
seconds
in this
behind.
fight. He's got a penalty. And look, Ryan has got a getaway there. It's 1.8
That's gonna be
seconds.
interesting.
Charlie needs to gain about 7/10. Get himself back into that lead. DRS lead. He wants the DRS, but I think it's going to be too much of an ask. Ryan probably going to win this race now for that Ferrari team. He's using that ERS. You can see he's using it, but it's not gaining. It's not helping him. He's barely even gaining on that Ferrari. He's trying everything there, Charlie. He's not going to gain that much time, or is he? AJ leads the session, so he's probably giving up.
Should have really boxed, but his AI is carrying on.
Should have put him a quit there, mate. Shouldn't just leave
Should be
randomly.
hammer time here for Charlie now.
1.6 seconds is the gap. If you want to get to the DRS, you need to do it next lap, unless Ryan will win this race. Only if Ryan has a moment now, or 3-second penalty, it is over.
Ryan's coming the afterbar, just 2 seconds now.
Yeah, this is. I think it's game over, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's game over for Charlie. We never know.
We're
We're looking at Alpha P7 between the Aston and the Alpine. JT has been given another penalty. See, they're still battling hard. No move there for the Aston Martin on the Alpine. Going through another straight then, 2-second gap then so far between the two drivers. I think it's game over. I generally think it's game over. I think Ryan will win again.
And JT is all over the back of Lando now.
I don't think it's wrong.
Okay.
I think it's game over. But we're getting on board then with Ryan, our race leader, for the final lap.
Also, we've got to watch out
He
for
sets the fastest lap as
Lando
well,
and
but
JT.
here he goes then into turn 1 then. Well, what we can say about this race. Oh my gosh. It's been an unlucky one for most drivers, but what Ryan's done there, he kept his nose clean for the whole lap. And then keeps it on, just keeps it clean. All I can say, keeps it clean.
The
Avoids the
between
pressure.
P3 and 4 is very close here.
But now, in the final stretch then, of the final end of the middle sector, at the moment he is absolutely cruising to victory. I mean, he's
Is he going to
cruising.
get past Lando here? Ooh,
JT
really
overtakes
nice
Nando,
job,
but
JT.
they're still
I'd say
battling
that-
for
and
it.
they
The
touch-
two cars conceded back, and I think they
They're
just
still
pushed
back.
each other
Sorry,
right.
Nando has
I
gone.
think they just pushed each other right, but I'll just miss it. Right, Sam, I will have to disturb you for now because we have to go through and watch Ryan and into the final loopy section of the track. Charlie has given everything at him, but he's just come short because of that pit lane. Got into the pit lane. If he boxed a lap later, I think he would have got through. And Mike has been disqualified for not using the required tyre compound, so that's him out the race. Now Ryan then coming around the final sector, round the final corner, and breathing with celebration here for the Scuderia, and he wins in Paul Ricard. It's Brumble Goblin who wins in Paul Ricard. Then we've got Charlie in second for the Mercedes team after getting pole position. Now still the battle on for the podium of JT. He's given a 5-second penalty to unserved penalty, so is Arjan. But Arjan gets on the podium for the Red Bull team. Nando drops down to 5th, Sid Brewster in 6th for the other Scuderia Ferrari driver. Kieran in 7th, Jonty 8th, Duck 9th. Oh, 8th on his debut. Savage Duck 8th on his debut, so he gets points for the Mercedes team. Stormy in 9th, Jonty in 10th, Rob America in 11th. And obviously all the others. Hi Condes, you did turn up very late because the race has just finished.
And that is massive points for Red Bull.
Red Bull definitely closing up now. But
Very close in the
here we
competition
go.
now.
The challenge is on. It's on. And they take the lead in the Constructors' Championship. I think them and Ferrari got tied up with the points. But guys, that is the end of Paul Ricard Condes. I'll be back online in about an hour, so you can watch me race instead. I'll be back soon, guys, for my race, Div 1. But what a race this was! I'm not even taking a minute. Most of my races now will be streamed, so I'll make a playlist to all the different races I do. But this has been F1 Esports Div 2. This has been a good race, and this is the end of the stream. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.